All right, hello chat. Good afternoon and or evening, depending on your time zones. Hope you all had a good week so far. Sup, dude? Somehow D1 is popping for 2024 standards, at least. Is it really now? Enough people are actually going back and playing D1. Should I iron my banner? Tell my multi get Mach? Yeah. What's the wave frame called? Is it Tusk of the Boar? Is that a different gun? You know, now that I think about it, all the Iron Banner guns have a name like that, huh? Or at least all the more recent ones. They're all like blank of the blank. That's the rocket? No, the rocket's Roar of the Bear. I remember that one for sure. I think Tusk of the Boar is the wave frame. And then it's like... It's what, like Claws of the Dragon was like that pulse. What was the rapid fire grenade launcher that used to be good? I mean, the 10-year anniversary is coming up. It is. But, you know, it's coming with a big-ass expansion in D2. But yeah, I don't know. I guess just people stopping by, peeping D1. Next week in Destiny, new Crucible maps. Sentences never uttered in fucking years in Destiny. New Crucible maps arrive. Absolute miracle. Swarm of the Raven. They're all some name like that. And then yeah, I was right. It was Roar of the Bear. Like all the Iron Banner guns that look like this style, you know, they're all like blank of the animal. All right, let me get the banner fit on. Where's my glove? Get them shoes on, get that class item on. Okay. How's it look with super black? I mean, it's super black. It's about what I expected. Got my baby back. Got to use Zalo again. Based. I forget. Zalo was... It was extra super energy on like double kills, and then I think it was a chance on hit to arc or something, right? I forget the specifics of how it worked, but it was like centered on multi-kills, right? As opposed to, you know, Risk Runner, where you just get zapped and then you just get mega juiced Zalo. You know, kind of funny how in that regard, like, Zalo was just a better Bad Juju than Bad Juju. It wouldn't partially reload, would it? I forget some of the details of Zalo. Everybody remembers it was the gun that zapped things, so. Alright, I don't know why I always talk to Salad Man. He never has anything for me to actually pick up, except for right now, where he apparently does. I'm also apparently, like, right before a reset.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
Alright, chat, quick, place your bets. What exotics am I about to get? 4 in a row. What's up, Farris? Nothing much. How you doing, Skilly?
Light isn't
Checking. Good luck.
could possibly be that simple, could it?
Save your damn exotics. I mean, that's in like a month, man. That's when like final shape drops that they're reworking the exotic thing at Raoul, right?
This is as sturdy as you are.
Or did I misread that? Is that like next week? Yeah, you know, I never did my comp games, huh? Oh well, I don't care.
I know you'll use this well.
Wow, it might be range? It's not. One more. Uno.
Careful with that.
Nope, it's not range. Still gotta inspect it, because sometimes you can't know for sure, but if it ends in a 3 or an 8 on unending, it's probably not a range masterwork.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
I don't know why I'm looking at that. Dual or Cascade is eh. Also, chat, do you guys know for sure, when is the Rahul rework coming? Is that final shape? It's in final shape, yeah, but hoarding is based. There we go, finally, Jesus. You know what, Chaz? Here's what I think of your hoarding.
So we begin then.
Wow, no feet, no feet, no feet, and no feet. Amazing. I mean, that's kind of no resilience, but that's not a bad getaway. If that was resilience instead of mob, well, it's mostly a PvP exotic, so I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. The Ophids are not really better than ones I have, I guess. They're more recovery, but I already have excess recovery on my Ophids, so. Also no int, Lamau. I don't think these Briars are better. Especially because they're no resilience, I'll have to double check what Briars I have. And then I'll have to double check that.
Guardian, what color?
By the way, they'll get the frick out of here. Banished to the vault, never to be seen again. This one I could safely delete though, because Lamau Skull of the Arahamkara in 2024. Alright, one thing though. You know what? No, it's Stasis Solar Strand, right? Yeah, I didn't do like any of that challenge, huh? Yeah, I just completely forgot that it's Stasis Solar Strand for extra drops and shit. So actually, playing solar for once. Now I gotta put the fit back on. Hang on. Doink. Dink. Doink. Okay. I'll just do control. I'll see how it is for now. I say this all knowing damn well I'm gonna forget to save a couple exotic Ingrams. If I'm being completely honest, they're probably gonna make it like it might not even be the 10 exotic limit up here. Like they might get rid of this and it might just be the Ingram tracker. Like they'll just put exotic Ingrams in here. So oops. So who knows? Maybe saving exotic Ingrams is actually gonna be a waste of time. Oh, almost forgot the most important part. There we go. Now it's art. Damn it, I keep fucking backing out of that when I don't need to. Okay, not touching my fucking keyboard so I don't hit escape a third time. You know, I forget, was next week supposed to be when the last of the Brave guns were available? When was supposed to be the last date on those? Like originally, before people complained and they made it like this week. It was like 2 weeks before final shape. Okay. Yeah, God. Imagine like Luna's Howl was the last one. You only have 2 weeks to get Shining Luna's Howl. Oh my God, why am I yawning? It's 4. Might have been 1, actually. I really hope that that wasn't what they originally planned, because that is stupid. All right, funny name check. Egged Benedict. Boiled in pilk. Disgusting. You know, I want to know now. Where's a Bungie? Bungie.nut. Let's see here. When did they announce this shit? Prismatic. Into the light just around the corner. Only the brave survive. I don't know. Dev Insight Brave Arsenal.
Iron Banner.
Yeah, I forget when they announced it. I'll find that some other time. May 21st? Yeah, wow. Stupid idea.
And now, fight.
I think there's only a couple people on C here. Damn it, really? Really? That was a melee whiff? Okay. Like, the Warlocks... It ate my melee, too. That's so stupid. How does the exploding fireball melee whiff? I haven't even done anything yet. Okay. Good start.
Zone A lost.
Destiny really said, welcome back. Now get the fuck out.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
Alright, heavy, please. Really? Uncontested?
Zone B lost. Good counter. Now hit them again.
Nope.
Zone A captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Did he? Oh, it's a third Spectre, okay. Okay, I guess I'm not mantling that. I guess it's got that anti-mantle technology on it. This guy's dead now. Oh, okay. I can't just fight one person, please. Also, shout out to the flinch reduction that happened in this patch. Like, what was it, this week?
Zone A lost.
Can we make it from minus 15% flinch to minus 100% flinch? Okay, that was just like no excuses. I'm not warmed up.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Okay, no. Okay. Never mind. I guess I just won't be able to play the game.
Zone B.
Oh, okay.
Zone A captured.
Yeah, got it.
Zone
Understandable.
advantage is yours.
Very, very good start to this Iron Banner session. Have I even gotten like an actual kill so far of like my own volition? I don't think I have. Oh, that wasn't even my kill. Okay. Yeah. Okay, understandable. About that time of the day. Yeah, this is a fucking awful start to the Iron Banner session. Wow. Wow, guys, I got a kill. This guy gonna run up through there. Hello?
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, I really need to just start like holding hands with my teammates. Like I want to play Destiny like it's actually Destiny, but Bungie doesn't want you to play Destiny like it's Destiny. They want you to play it like it's Overwatch. Damn, that actually hit.
Zone B captured. Everything is yours. Relish this time.
Nope, that's too damn far. Throw my second and final grenade of the match. Dog, you open with Fighting Lion? Yeah, like you're supposed to? That's literally the intent of the gun. Dog, you use the gun as it's designed to be used. First mistake.
Opponent claims Zone A. Zone B captured.
Alright, 1C, please. How is this not capped? The shout out to the random stutter, like right as I turn the corner. Why is this happening?
Opponent claims Zone C.
Alright, can I fight like one single person at a time, please? Okay, that works.
You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours.
Oh, I forgot I have well on. I should swap that over to Dawnblade. Nope.
Zone A lost.
Okay, that was just
3 minutes
I just did that bad. I don't know.
Pressure and you have them.
I should just go up and like do something a little more aggressive with the well also. Don't just take this thing to orbit.
Almost over. You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours.
Oh, that was a little too aggressive. Did somebody else put on Fighting Lion? I just heard one like fire in the distance. Nice. Oh. That's an ignition.
Zone A lost. Zone C.
You gonna run out, Mr. Shotgun Man?
Advantage is yours.
He might die to that still. Yeah, he did. Well, at least I didn't end the bottom of the
Heroes
team.
of the Dark Age. Keep fighting, and you will have Zavala's job someday.
How'd that Blade Barrage get a kill? It did? I didn't think it did. Wow, I did bad. Jesus. Warm-up game. Here, Bowen got a double kill now. Did they kill somebody else? By double kill, do you mean they killed a second person, or they've killed 2 more people since the first person they killed? They got a single kill? Yeah, I didn't even notice. I guess the one knife made it through, and that's all it took. You know, let me just see how different Tribute is, because I don't think I've played any Tribute this week. They killed someone else. Okay, I thought when you say double kill, I thought you meant like 2 more people, not a second individual kill, you know. But still, fucking. It's funny how blatant it is too. Like, oh yeah, it's just a coincidence that this whistleblower was about to talk about Boeing and shit and how like their planes are falling apart, and then they just happen to die. Lol, crazy coincidence. Yo, fucking Gooner Greg, let's go. Not really. I don't know if I'd call this a Gooner loadout. Then again, I don't really know what a Gooner loadout would be. It's just supremacies for worse. I know, I've played a little bit of Tribute. It's... You pick up Supremacy Crest, but then yeah, you have to go bank them. Like, it doesn't sound bad on paper. I think the biggest problem with it is just... I don't like the points moving around. It's kind of confusing. I feel like it would make more sense if there was just like 2 set points at like midpoints of the map and they just stayed there the whole time. There was maybe some incentive to try and defend. Ow. Yeah, that was a waste of a grenade. Jade Rabbit with pink ornament, goon energy? Kinda. Oh, this guy had a lot of crest. What the hell? Doink. Why am I mantling the stairs 5 times? Hello? Okay. Considering renaming myself to the anti-Squidward device, but you might say that's too long. That's definitely... Isn't the character limit like 16 characters? I feel like that's the highest it usually goes in like any game. Oh, nice. Fucking Dead by Daylight ass melee. Oh, guys, it's not aim assist, it's aim dressing. Melee's a fucking wall. Survivor drops pallet on you.
You're pulling ahead.
Oh, do I get this? I get it. Okay. I died, but it doesn't matter. I can't with behavior, man. Yeah, it's so funny because like the aim assist on melees in Dead by Daylight, like it almost never happens to me, but it happens. I wouldn't say just happen up. It's like once in a blue moon that shit actually happens, but it's so fucking frustrating because like you just lose an entire chase over it. The game mode feels too long. It definitely does, yeah. Like, it's been like 3 minutes and the score is like not even a fifth of the way there. It goes to what, 100? How many do I even have right now? Oh, I have 4. Okay. Okay, random Reese-Walker. Any good? Oh, it's in the Postmaster. Never mind. Will this hit me from up here? No, it doesn't have line of sight. Damn it. Like Gambit, just dunk with 3-4. Yeah, it's not worth it to go for the, like the max. The max is 7, right? Do you even get a bonus for dunking 7, or is that just the max that you can hold? Ooh, we're good.
Fires are lit. Find your prey and end them.
Why is there still the other two? Never mind. Flare gun. You know, I'm not really going to do much with my SMG out here, but... Damn, 14 damage from there? In a well? Damn, that killed? Jesus. Are there 2 people back there? Yeah, there is. Doink. Oh, I thought I heard a jump up there. Someone want to push this? Oh, okay. Guess I'll get fucking schmooved on. Fucking hate Iron Banner, man. Team's so bad you get almost 3 Shade Binders. Jesus. Dude, just 1 Shade Binder in your lobby is bad enough. Oh, we're living. Damn. I mean, me, I kill enough to get almost 3. Jesus. I just realized that the sweaty confetti effect during dunking. Yeah, if you dunk enough at once, it does the little confetti. Damn it. You know, that's another thing about flinch that I feel like people don't really talk about. Like, side flinch is just the most egregious of the flinches. And, like, on one end, I kind of get it, because, like, yeah, you get flanked, of course, you get flinched hella hard, but, like, if you're getting flinched in the side, like, you just hard lose. Really? Is this guy not in there? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even see that guy there. I was looking down, like, at the crest down there to wait for somebody to pick it up. Oops. At least we're winning, though. But yeah, no, this game mode goes way too fucking slow. If this was, like, it's about to go to time, and we're, like, 3/4 of the way there. Any jumpers? No? Oh.
Finish this.
That's an enemy well over there. I've got a grenade for this, though. Oh my god, it hit a fucking blueberry, so now it's useless. Oh, it killed somebody, though. I'm just gonna go this way.
A stirring victory.
Damn. At least it was a win, though. Was that a rank 17, or is that just a random Iron Banner drop? Oh, who am I kidding? There's no such thing as random Iron Banner drops in Iron Banner. That'd be smart. That'd be a good way to structure your loot, you know? Okay, it wasn't a rank up, so it was just random. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going back to control. This mode's just, it's just too long. You're playing Tribute, how freaky was control for you? I played one game and it was mega ass. So I just thought I'd see how Tribute is. And it's not that Tribute is like mega freaky or anything. Tribute is just, it's way too long, the game mode. The score limit does not need to be 100. It also doesn't need to take 30 crests banked to start the first hunt with the like super bank. Because like as soon as the super bank spawns, it really speeds up the game. I feel like Tribute would play better if it was maybe just the one bank. Like it was just the super bank all the time. It'd actually be kind of fast-paced matches, and there'd be a reason to, almost like a weird King of the Hill, you know? Instead of holding it, you try to like go around, get crests, and then like deposit it there. And then it would make a bit more sense that the points are moving around, because like there's one point you need to focus on, so it's shifting like the pace of the match around the different parts of the map. Instead, it kind of just feels like just like dick around for a couple minutes until eventually, yeah, the big point spawns, and then it feels like the real match starts. Oh, before I forget, actually. Okay. Alright, what was that Reese Walker I got? Oh, dim. Where is it? Oh, dim's not updated yet. Hang on. Hello, dim inventory. There we go. It's terrible, is what it is. But it's got 100 handling, though. It's got slick draw. That sounds fun, and unfortunately, it's fun, so it won't happen. Yeah. Drifter's moats in bio. That's pretty good.
Iron Banner.
Yeah, it drags on way too long most of the time. Yeah, at the very least, if they're not going to change anything else about the mode, like make it like 75 points. Like I don't need matches going to time. If a game mode is going to time most of the time, something's probably wrong with the game mode. Speaking of, oh, I was about to say, speaking of things being wrong and mentioning the black screen, did I just see a Lord of Wolves? No, that guy's got a fusion rifle on. Yo, touch a mouse, gamer?
Captured Zone C. Opponent claims.
I don't grenade this in time, but I do get this.
Zone A captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
Damn, no repeat. Come on, sweet.
The fires are lit. Find your prey and end them.
Oh. Oh my god, I watched him blink off the radar. I didn't think that was him sliding in. Well, I mean, that's what I get for looking at my radar and not my actual fucking screen.
The howls are quiet. Return to the fight.
And dust off his Dust Rock Blues for this moment. Was that a Dust Rock Blues I got killed by? I didn't even notice. All right, you go take A because it looks like everybody's. Oh, never mind. There's people on A.
Cut their momentum.
I didn't even get a damage number on that one, by the way.
Zone A. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone C lost.
You gonna jump up? Ooh, nice dead slide. Amazing. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like dead slides have gotten worse lately. Like, I feel like it just happens way more often.
You captured Zone A. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone B lost.
Whole heart. Yeah, I'm just not gonna push that angle. I'm good.
C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
Gotta put more oomph in the pressing that forward walk into sprint, I guess. Oh, that actually killed him.
Your opponent pulled out.
Or it was my grenade, but, you know, there was a threading right there to pull off the last, like, one health he had. Oh my god, he already has that. Damn it. Gonna run around. No? Okay.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is
God damn it, really?
yours.
Like, that was in full damage range. That really didn't feel like I should have been trading with a, or not even trading, like getting outgunned that hard by a fucking Graviton Lance.
Zone C lost. 5 minutes.
Oh, and yeah, that is a Dust Rock. Damn. Now, what roll do you have on that? Anton York, where is he? Damn, I almost had this exact roll too. I think I had damn near this roll. I know I had a moving target snapshot one. It might have been full choke though, but I deleted it because I have another one that's a slide snap instead, and I feel like slide shot's just better overall. Okay. And the Kindled Orchid? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I was just looking at the Dust Rock. All right, let me actually use the super. Maybe not yet. Okay, maybe not yet.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Did somebody leave on our team? No, there's 6. It just kind of looked like it. Thanks, YouTube.
You captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on.
You know, Graviton has Vorpal, doesn't it?
Zone A lost. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
Hello, sir. Oh, his ass is just running. Oh, okay. Nice spawn.
You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours.
Damn it. That grenade might get somebody? Maybe? Doesn't seem like it, actually. Okay. The fuck spawn is that? I wish I knew, man. Dude, what are these random stutters, man? I'm getting, like, micro stutters. Like, right as I slid around that corner. Just a little bit.
You captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on. That shut them down. If they prevail, it won't be because you let them.
I'm excited for more Not Forgotten for the model way more. Yeah, the Not Forgotten model's way better. Ooh, we might actually be able to triple cap here. We might do something with this.
You captured Zone A.
Sweet.
The howls and no fear.
Go, Blueberry, go! Use that triple cup. Use the triple while you can! Oh, ow. Got any other sunset weapons you glad you kept? My old Dust Rock. I've got my old Duke. It's not a great one, and I wish it was Kill Clip instead of Rampage, but I have an old Outlaw Rampage max range Duke.
Zone A captured. That shut them down. Opponent claims Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, that's a lot of people. I didn't get that kill, man! What else did I keep? I really regret deleting my Perfect Paradox, especially because I deleted it like kind of recently too. Okay, let me actually get with the Blueberry here. Ah, damn. Wait. Did we win? Did we lose? What happened? They're both 150. Ah, we lost. Okay.
Come back stronger.
I still take the change breakneck security role. What they change it to? It used to be Rampage Onslaught, and now it's Subsistence Onslaught. But the reason they changed that from Subsistence, or they changed it from Rampage to Subsistence, is because Onslaught doesn't lower your damage anymore. So it's almost like the Rampage is built into it, at least if you compare it to old Breakneck. Because I'm sure you guys remember old Breakneck, when you got to 3 stacks, it started doing like, it was what, like 600 auto rifle damage with like 720 fire rate? It wasn't doing 450 damage. And like, yeah, you had 3 stacks of Rampage also at that time, so it was harder to tell like that it was doing like 720 or like 600 damage, but if you did the math, it was like 600 auto damage being buffed by a triple Rampage instead of like 450 auto. But it doesn't do that anymore, so I wouldn't say it doesn't need Rampage. It would still be better if it had Rampage, but it's still... I don't think it's the end of the world that they took Rampage off the old one. Said the only steel pet there I have is Grey Rubber multi-kill clip. Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunate one. I mean, the problem with Steel Feather is, as cool as it looks, there's absolutely no reason to use it over modern auto rifles, because like, even just comparing it to Chroma Rush, look, like Steel Feather has like 20 less stability than the other 720 autos for some reason. Stat-wise, it's actually terrible. Like, not even comparing it to Rufus, which is just like one of the biggest stat monsters of like any gun in the game, basically. At least compared to others of its archetype. Like, just comparing it to like Steel Feather, the most direct comparison, another kinetic 720 auto, it has like 20 less stability than all the others.
Opponent claims Zone C. You captured Zone A. Opponent claims Zone B.
Oh, that actually hit.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone C captured.
Anybody else? Kill clip, please. No? Okay.
Zone A lost.
I'll take this, though. I'm gonna run out this way because I'm not gonna jump out from down low and try to use a rocket launcher.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Multi-kill?
Good counter. Now hit them again.
Wait, did you see that kill in the corner where it's like the void icon? I think I got the kill with the explosive barrel that's there. Is that another trackless? I think I just heard another trackless waste.
Zone B lost.
Okay, no, the sound was a little different. Oh, that's 3 people. Okay. Also, that emblem J-Chen has, that's one of the art emblems of, right? Like the Art of the Week one? It's like the newest one, I'm pretty sure. Any jumpers?
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Good counter. Now hit them again. the fight. Zone A
All right, we're good.
captured.
We chilling.
Opponent claims Zone C. You captured Zone B. 2 zones are yours.
Is that a tractor? I don't know, that seemed like a tractor. Do you see all the like void explode out of him? Uh-oh. God damn it.
Zone B lost.
Yeah, imagine if that killed from all the way back there.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
Is he not in here? Hello? Oh, he's like above, I guess. Damn it. What's the better flawless shader from Charles so far? I feel like overall, as far as just looking good, the one I have on my SMG right now, like it looks pretty good on armor and weapons.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
And this guy's ratting up there. Aw, damn it. I like how I think it was the first one they added. There's one that has like an RGB effect that looks pretty good on armor, but it looks awful on weapons. And I really like that one a lot.
You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours. Zone
Not
C
the
lost.
move I was expecting this guy to do, but okay. I'll peek it again.
Five minutes remaining.
Jump it. Oh, did he actually sneak that out? Give me. What? How did this... Okay. Hang on. Don't know how he survived that Dawn Blade, but whatever. Also, can we not lose this? Oh, okay.
Wolf's howl may be the last.
I think we're losing, boys. Just gonna back up.
Drones have gone cold.
Uh-oh. Imagine he dies to that? Okay, never mind.
Opponent claims Zone B.
I was gonna say, imagine he dies to like the Beyblade, because I've literally never seen anybody get killed by the Hunter Strand Beyblade in PvP.
3 minutes left.
But no, that shit just tickles people. I'm not confident it even does damage. That didn't kill and a dead slide? Come on! Come on, man!
Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone C lost.
Can they just code it to where, like, if you press shift and then you press crouch, it does a slide? Like, just completely ignoring your actual momentum, because it's definitely kind of based on, like, your movement speed.
Advantage. Press on. Zone B lost.
Like, can we just make it like an input chain instead of having any other whackness to it so it doesn't cause dead slides?
You captured Zone
You know what?
C.
Fuck it. Give me a dedicated slide button and I just press that and I don't even have to do anything else. I just slide in place. Oh.
taste.
All right, I think that was the rank up at least. And of course my Iron Banner.
Fight again.
I mean, it's Assault Mag. Full Choke's not the greatest, but Auto-Loading Trench is fine. Envious is kind of a weird choice. Slickjaw Barrel Constrictor almost sounds like it could be something interesting. I don't know, it's something. Why did I get 2 of these? Where did the second one come from? Why are they duplicating? Fucking Bonds performing mitosis in my inventory. It's most likely hard-coded in or some BS. Yeah, it's some weird, like, Omega legacy code from D1 that, like, if they try to touch it, the whole game's gonna fall apart or something. Got that Slickjaw, I guess. See, that's the thing. Slickjaw is really not that useful on shotguns. Like, if somebody's so close that it's, like, very comfortably in barrel stuff range where you have to, like, really fuck up to miss the shot, it's fine, but it's gonna make it so much harder to get those, like, max range one-shots because aim assist actually does a lot more than you'd think on a shotgun. So Slickjaw is really not that good. Because, like, you know the big ring that you get as your hipfire reticle when you're shotgunning? I think that also doubles as the aim assist cone. I'm not 100% confident in that, but it's possible. Did you watch the WoW Raiders doing Last Wish? Yeah, I saw some of it. I didn't see it from the beginning. And then I saw the clip of one of them was talking about it, and then they started to understand it of, like, imagine all it is that, like, the left symbol is Antumbra and the right symbol is Penumbra. That'd be so stupid I'd quit right now. What vid? What was the team? It's like Echo Esports. I guess there's some big, like, WoW rating team. I don't think any of them had ever played Destiny before, and they were going through Last Wish blind. And then it was Dado, Glad, and I think somebody from, like, their organization that hasn't played Destiny before were all, like, they're all, like, commentating on it as they was going. I really got a console tower, huh? They give that a watch later. Yeah, it's fun to watch. It's fun to see people go through a raid for the first time. They didn't finish the raid yet, though. I think they're going to be back on tomorrow. They got to Riven. They didn't beat Riven. I don't think they understood the eye mechanic quite yet, from what I was seeing. Like, I don't think they got doing a mechanic on one end, and then Riven shows the 2 eyes you need to shoot, and then the other room needs to shoot those 2 eyes. Like, they were seeing the eyes glowing, but they didn't fully understand what was going on from what I saw. Holy fucking console tower, man. .9% of players don't know the eye mechanic. Yeah, true. Man, I really wish Bungie had patched out the Riven cheese ages ago. It's such a shame that such a good encounter is just, it only gets cheesed. Like it'd be one thing if it was something like Nezarec could be cheesed. It arguably kind of does get cheesed by just sitting on the flower, but, like, that's not a very mechanically engaging encounter, so, like, who cares if you could cheese that? But, like, Riven's actually a really fucking good encounter. And it's not like they can't go back and adjust raids or anything. Like, the Pantheon is already showing that they can go back and fuck with raids. They just don't want to. They just don't want to fix Riven cheese for some reason. They've probably got it in their head somehow that it's, like, part of the identity of Last Wish at this point. Alright, is she molting on my Mach? No, she is not. It's got one of the good perks, though.
As guardians, our battle never.
Can I stop getting Iron Gaze rolls, please? It's even a range masterwork. You know what? If I hang on to this one, Saladin will see that I'm keeping an Iron Gaze roll, and he won't give me another because I don't need another. Surely.
From the old traditions.
Damn, it's ass. Imagine the complaints if they did fix Riven, though. Who cares?
That's it.
Oh no, I can't cheese the final boss of an entire raid. Ooh, grow up. Who cares? Wow, the stag. Ooh, that's not a bad roll, actually. Casuals care? Casuals aren't playing Last Wish. Casuals aren't even raiding.
Our guardian is engaged.
Good luck.
Alright, but do I happen to have like 3 iron, nope, I don't have 3 Ingrams. Oh well. Alright, back in. Actually, let me grab some more repeatables. I think someone at Bungie said that with the Riven cheese, they'd have to redesign the encounter from the ground up to fix it. Would they really? That it sounds like it's more just like a technical jank thing, and not actually they'd have to redesign it. Because like, what do you mean you'd have to redesign the entire encounter to do it? Ooh. I mean, I don't like everything that's happening here, but those are good perks. Like, literally just give Riven health gates when you shoot her in the mouth. Just add a cap to how much you can damage her per floor. And like, that's basically it. You don't have to change anything else mechanically about the raid. You don't even have to adjust her health values. Just put some kind of health gate to where you can't just one floor her. Or you can't even like skip the encounters. You got to get to the actual like quote unquote damage phase to kill her. Health gates are so boring though. I mean, they are boring for the most part, but like, it'd be the simplest way to fix Riven. You don't have to mechanically change the encounter. You just have to do that to where you can't cheese her. All they need to do is make it like Golgoroth with the gaze holders, and Golgoroth gaze holders technically deal no damage to him by shooting him in the back. I guess. All bosses should be like Rolk. So true. Actually, genuinely true. Rolk is... You know, I say that Rolk is a good step. He's a step in the right direction for a good boss design. I wish he was a little more aggressive, though. Like, he kind of just walks at you and has, like, 2 attacks. I wish his moveset was a little more complicated. Give me, like, Remnant 2 Annihilation fight. Like, you know, in the second phase of that fight where it starts shooting the, like, pillars at you and you gotta, like, crouch and move to the side under them and stuff? Give me more attacks like that. And just generally harder to deal with stuff. Give me, like, a wave that you gotta jump over and... A more intense moveset. But still something that's, like, learnable and... easy to deal with, I guess is the wrong way to describe it, but, like... It doesn't just feel like an enemy just throwing random shit at you like Nezarec does. It's like an actual boss fight with patterns that are learnable and shit.
Born to see combat. Wear yours well.
They kept up that design with Nezzy, but he was not it. I mean, Nezzy was different because he's literally just a big tormentor. His attacks aren't... It's not that they aren't telegraphed, but they're not designed the same way Rolk is, you know? Like, Rolk, he goes to do that dash kick attack, and it comes up with, like, a fucking League of Legends skill shot icon on the floor to let you know where that's about to hit. Like, all his attacks are very, very telegraphed. And it's not that Nezarec's attacks aren't telegraphed, but... It's not the same level and, like, not the same dodgeability as, like, Rolk's stuff. Like, the closest one you'd have, I would say, is, like, when he jumps up and does the suppressing slam attack and you, like, run under him is the easiest way to dodge it. I did not need to run in like that. Not with a fucking SMG. Does Nezzy even have a unique attack to him aside from the wipe mechanic? Technically the, like, booping people up into the air thing, and he'll shoot out, like, 3 of the projectiles at once. I don't think normal tormentors do that.
Zone B lost.
Oh, okay, that was a sword. He has the teleport slam, Is that SMG unsunsetted? Not yet. In final shape, it will be. Oh, that's 3 people. Okay. But no, his moveset's not really unique. He's mostly just a big tormentor. He's like most Destiny bosses, you know, where he's just a big version of an existing enemy.
Stand strong.
Oh, it's a smoke. It's a smoke, but it also wasn't a smoke because there was also a guy over there. Very cool.
Zone A captured.
Even more unique bosses like Rolk and Zol. Yeah, absolutely. I guess Garon kind of counts. He's like a big cabal, so like visually he doesn't feel as unique, but you know, the shit that he's doing for them. Okay. Apparently he's got those AP rounds like fucking Flechette shotgun. Oh, we got triple capped again. Yeah, get this Mercy out of the way, please. What do you mean I didn't get an assist on that man? Whatever, dude. Hey, get the fuck out of here, Walla.
Opponent claims Zone C. Zone B captured. Zone A captured. 2 zones are yours.
Nice! More Iron Sibiki bonds. They're not even like... They're not even performing mitosis in my inventory. They're just spawning in. They're growing like fucking mold. Oh. You know, I didn't want to run towards the Blade Fury, but I guess I got shot and killed. Or not.
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over. Opponent claims Zone C.
Wait, how are we catching up? Are we locking in?
B captured. You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours. 5 minutes remain.
Hello? You wanna peek it? I got proc kinetic tremors on him.
Zone A lost.
Damn it.
Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours.
Oh, of course that was a machine gun over there. How did my sword not kill him? Come on.
Zone C lost.
Why do I have to run a fucking fragment so my super actually kills people like another super would?
You captured Zone
Hey guys, here's this ability with a 10-minute cooldown. It also doesn't fucking work out of the box.
Zone B lost. Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours.
Like, why is Solar the only class that has a fragment like that? Like, none of the other classes have a fragment that's like, oh, your super tracks better, or like actually functions if you put on this fragment. It's all like your super will do something extra, like on kills. Not your super actually has homing. What SMG is that? It's Trackless Waste. It's one from Taken King era. It's Sunset right now, but it's going to be on Sunset after Final Shape releases. See, it's a very rare, endangered, adaptive SMG archetype.
Opponent claims Zone C. They've almost taken this one.
Did I say Taken King era? Forsaken.
Captured Zone B. Zone A captured. 2 zones are yours.
Okay. All the other supers don't need aiming like that. They hardly do, though. And, like, they didn't used to. Like, you used to be able to just throw on Dawnblade or, like, hammers and all that shit, and it would just work. But then they decided with Solar, it's like, no, we're going to take the aim assist off of them and resell it back to you as a fragment and call it build crafting.
Zone C captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
I didn't know we had SMGs and did one. I mean, we kind of did. There was a 900 RPM archetype auto rifles. Okay.
There is nobility in defeat. Come back stronger.
I'll just have an aspect that improves supers instead of just being better now in the first place, now that you mentioned it. I mean, I feel like that's a little different. That's like the super... That kind of falls under the other fragments where it's like your super does a thing on kill. Like, that's actually improving the effectiveness of the super, not just giving it usability. None of the other supers have something that, like, improves their usability. There isn't like Void supers have a bigger AoE. Strand supers get Woven Mail on cast. Well, I feel like that's a little different. But, like, you know what I mean? That's like comparing... I don't know. Solar has a fragment that's like, we put moving target on supers, and those other effects are like, we put kill clip on supers, is like the kind of effectiveness difference. People barely use those other super fragments, though. Yeah, because they're not that good. Because why would I want to suspend AoE enemies when I kill things with my super when I could just kill them with the super and then use the fragment on something that's affecting me like all the other times that I'm not supering? Also, did I click tribute? No, it's a match in progress. Uh-oh. And it's a big map. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
This is your end.
How long do you think it's going to take before this Mercy hits? Another, like... Wow. Okay. I think it's going to take another, like, 12 seconds. Never mind. It took 1 second. Amazing. I mean, I got some instant progress towards my game streak.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Dude, these random stutters are getting really fucking annoying.
The match is over, but not the journey. When you're ready, the Iron Banner is waiting.
Whoop. The ball on my toast began. Did I get another one? Okay, no, it's an ossuary bond. That's a little different. It's not an Iron Banner drop. Instead, these fucking Iron Banner bonds are eating my actual real drops. Four bonds in a row. How do you do it? I don't know, man. I don't know why Bungie allows it. Like, there's so many drop sources in the game, like Like, there's so many different drop sources of shit in the game where, like, once you get the bond from it, you should just never get it again. Oh, what the fuck? Like, I feel like class items, they shouldn't even be a thing that drops. They should all be like a special unlock thing related to the activity. It's like it's like a title reward. You get the class item or like some other kind of thing like that, you know? Damn, guys, first match Iron Banner and a 3.0, a 2 point something, a 5. What the fuck is this stacked ass lobby? Okay. Is that the lactating llama, though? Or is this a wannabe? Also, isn't that guy a cheater? Is that why his KD is like 5.0?
Weapons will find their mark. Unleash them.
At least he's on my team.
Capture zone C.
Is there one guy on A? Is that an Ariana? There's an Ariana. Ew.
Capture zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, a bunch of people just left. Okay.
Zone B captured. The fires are lit. Find your prey and end them.
I mean, free rep, I guess. Yeah, this lactating llama guy just the one getting all the kills. Told you, bro, goat shit. I mean, I'm not the one doing the goat shit, though. It's lactating llama beaming people with his fucking probably controller, SMG, and Forerunner. Because KD was like 5.0. Only people that have KDs that high are cheaters and controller players who are like legal cheaters.
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
All it took was one Cloud Strike. Oh, was that what happened? They got a fucking Cloud Strike collat?
Captured zone C. Opponent claims zone A.
Yeah, that ain't working. Damn, I just heard a fucking whisper based. Based ARP with the fucking whisper of the worm heavy.
Is yours. Zone C lost. Zone advantage is yours.
No.
Zone A captured.
Okay, that was just a fucking pull snap whiff. Oh, ice moment. I didn't lose this gunfight. I have all these abilities that instantly win them for me. This subclass is unbalanced. Clearly, abilities need to have 2-minute cooldowns if you have 100 discipline.
Zone advantage is yours.
This will solve the issue. We need to make armor mods useless in PvP. We need to have less special. This will solve our game's issues. I'm just gonna back the fuck up. You know, when are they going to give us more info on that that pseudo stasis rework coming?
Zone C lost.
Oh, what the fuck?
Stand strong.
I don't know why I call it a pseudo stasis rework, but like, you know what I mean, the extra keywords and shit. Like, where's the info on that? I need to see if my theory is true that they're going to rework freeze in PvP to not be a true freeze. Because it's the only way that they'll be able to make stasis like somewhat balanced in PvP. And it's probably the main reason they can't even buff stasis much.
Zone B captured.
Damn, nobody shot this?
claimed Zone A.
Oh. Oops, that's what I get for not looking at my radar. Also not having a longer range weapon on, so I can't engage unless I overcommit to things. Did you... What the fuck is happening? Did you guys see that? His fucking title was shifting from having like 7 guilds to 11 guilds and being gilded and being purple. I've never seen that before. What the fuck?
Zone A captured. You have
That's this
the
Ethot
advantage.
guy.
Press on.
It was like freaking out with ARP. It was like swapping their titles around.
Opponent took the lead. You captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on.
Okay. Of course, turn a random corner. There's like 3 people 3 different directions, all watching that angle somehow. I'm gonna blame that play on the sandbox somehow. Somehow, yeah, he just disconnected after that.
Zone C lost. 5 minutes left.
I don't even blame him. That's like actually horseshit to walk out, and that's just what happens to you.
Press on. Zone A lost.
Damn, that was a direct hit.
Zone B lost.
Oh, okay.
The hunt is on.
I guess nobody else wanted to get on that point. Like, what team did it throw at us after this? I guess they found other people that all had, like, crazy stats, considering my team was, like, a 5.0, a 4.0, a 3.0, and whatever the fuck else.
The flames have gone cold.
Okay. Where did I...
Zone C.
How did I get hit by a shotgun? I know I died to Rose, but, like, that shotgun sounded like it was right behind me. Okay.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
The Munitions in general just kill those bunker supers. They do.
Zone C lost.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. None of those hit. Very cool.
Captured. 3 minutes left.
Also, another random thing, like, why is the Dawnblade reticle off center? It's probably more lined up with the actual trajectory of the Dawnblades, but why is it like 5 feet lower from the center of your screen? Oh, I don't have. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I'm playing like mega ass today.
Don't let them have it easy.
Two people. Okay. Oh, well, I had a buddy with me. Okay.
Losses happen.
Interesting game. I don't know how we fucking lost that.
There is no building.
Are you playing mega ass, or is the game just mega ass today? No, I'm definitely like just fucking things up that I shouldn't be. I will say the control queue is feeling pretty ass. He lost Lactating Llama. Yeah, he had to save his win rate, you know. Had to leave before the loss happened. Hey Farris, try Edge Transit with sticky nades in full court. The mine's one-shot. Lamau, hey, you know what used to also one-shot? Grenade launchers before Bungie made stupid fucking changes. They just did that. And now it's like, oh, you run like funny gimmick build. And then they actually do what grenade launchers used to do. I'm not trying to make fun of you when I make the stupid voice, by the way. I'm just ranting about stupid balance changes. It's funny that that's how that works, but like, I could have just used a grenade launcher and have it consistently kill people instead of having to resort to like weird gimmicks and circus tricks to make guns work. Why am I still in this lobby? All right, I'll be right back. Actually, I need to piss. All right, I'm back. I'll give it like one more game in the control queue, and if it's just like freaks in there again, I'll just play tribute. Can you still see the lobby before you load in? You can, for some reason. One more player, please. Can I really not see what my win streak is right now? Or not win streak, but my game streak? When you really looked at heavy grenade launchers in PvP and said you ain't getting shit for March. Yeah, they just like the most frustrating thing about the grenade launcher change too is that it's resilience based. So it's just, it feels like such a slap in the face because sometimes they work fine and then sometimes they just say kill yourself. How dare you use a GL? It's like the most frustrating way that they could have nerfed heavy grenade launchers. Didn't they make it so you can't look at the lobby in Trials or Comp? Yeah, in every other PvP mode, you can't see the lobby as you're loading in, but for some reason they never changed that for Iron Banner. So if you really wanted to, you could lobby dodge an Iron Banner. But like, who the fuck is lobby dodging an Iron Banner?
Iron Banner.
Also, I don't know what it is about the stats in this. I feel like my stats go down so much easier than they go up. Like, I feel like I play one bad game and my points drop by like, I was like 1.89, I think, and now I'm down to 1.87. Wow, we spawned on the point. What the fuck?
You captured Zone C.
I've never seen that before. Did they move spawns around?
Captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, that didn't kill him. Okay.
Zone B lost.
Oh. Oh, dead slide. Very cool. It's like always right when you're getting shot too. It's like always when you're trying to run away from a gunfight and like get back into cover. It's never when like a dead slide would be inconsequential. It's always like literally the worst fucking times that you could dead slide is when you dead slide. You know, I'm just not gonna go there because it's fucking no, they got heavy recently. Oh shit, he was behind me. Okay, final warning. Still crazy they haven't fixed that in melee as well. Yeah, I don't know what it would take to fix dead slide, but like
Zone advantage is yours.
melee whiffs is actually some like arcane shit that like the fabric of reality would fall apart if they fixed melee whiffs. Even if they did some like jank ass fix that probably causes some other problems that are ultimately less annoying than melee whiffs, like there's something like the game would explode somehow. The servers would not be able to handle it. Why do we have a touch of malice user on our team? Oh. Well, that guy was a bit further than I thought.
Opponent claims Zone B. Zone C captured. Opponent claims Zone A.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what it's probably doing with the music? I actually turned on the like performance limiter things on Opera, and I think that's fucking with it.
Zone B captured.
Ow.
Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours.
Okay. Why not just use Spotify with a cheeky little ad blocker? Because Spotify doesn't always have the random music on there. Also, if anything, I need to set up like, oh, I already have this point. If anything, I need to set up just like having a local playlist and just like playing the saved files. Okay. Because like I have the YouTube one set up because it's convenient, and also because I couldn't really get the where's that wall right here? Should be a pretty soon ignition, and it didn't kill him. It popped the well though. But I don't know. Part of why I also haven't used the offline thing is because I have the little like on screen like showing what song is playing, and I haven't gotten that to work right with playing music just like off my computer. How? This is like the third time now I've tried to cap this point and they fucking triple cap us right under it. No, dead slides. That wasn't my kill. Very cool.
5 minutes remaining. The flames have gone cold.
I wonder if OBS has a foobar plugin. Maybe.
Opponent claims Zone A.
I mean, it looks like also like I could set up a like the plugin that I do use for the like on-screen song overlay thing. It's called Tuna. And it looks like the way I'd have to set it up is like a VLC playlist. I guess I can't just set it to kind of just pick up whatever I'm playing. Like, you know how there's the Windows thing, like right there when you pause your music? I want to say it's getting the like song title and stuff from that. Or like there might be a way to set it up to get it from that, but it doesn't seem to work right for me. Is there really nobody back here? How? Every fucking time, man. And then, of course, I get a triple kill. Like, wasn't our entire fucking team on B? You know, the funny part is they triple capped us like 3 times and we're still like barely behind them. Literally 1 triple cap when we win the game. Or like holding 2 points for longer than 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Really not liking how the pulse meta is rearing his head right now. Nope. This very easily predictable thing from nerfing abilities and shit. This thing everybody knew was going to happen, but would just let it happen anyway because people don't want to play Destiny.
Zone A captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
Bungie will make the game worse and worse, and they'll take the Twitter and be like, "Yas, they're listening! They're making PvP so good now! We're watering down the things that make Destiny Destiny because I want to play fast Halo and not Destiny!" Oh, well, I fucked that up. Guys, hardware's so good! This is what Destiny should be!
It's almost over. Don't let them have it easy.
Can you tell that I'm losing my sanity? Just ever so slightly, it's just slipping every day. Damn it. You know, I think another thing that's caused this state of the game is I think people don't know what the fuck they're talking about when they say ability spam. Like, it feels like people use the term ability spam as like some kind of catch-all for when an ability does anything they don't like, and not actually there's many abilities being thrown out.
Lord Shax couldn't have done it.
Like, I'll see somebody get hit by 1 grenade, and it's like, oh, that's ability spam. And it's like, what the fuck do you mean ability spam? It's 1 grenade with a 60-second cooldown. A 60-second cooldown when you've invested stats into it. That's not spam, you fucking idiot. Ability spam is threadling hunters dodging and then throwing threadling grenade and then throwing their knife and like getting the knife most of the energy back because it bounced off the entire enemy team. And then the dodge having a fast enough cooldown that like it's already back. That was like one of the few things where it's like, yeah, that's ability spam. Ability spam is not a stasis warlock throws a snowball at me and I die to it. Or like even they throw all 3 of their freezes at me, but now they're all on like minute-long cooldowns. And I think people doing that is part of why Bungie keeps nerfing ability cooldowns, because they're getting the wrong message. They hear the word spam, they know what spam actually means, and it's like, okay, ability uptime's a problem, clearly, because people keep saying spam. But no, people just don't like getting fucking slammed by like a scatter grenade that takes off 180% of, that takes off 80% of their health. If not, instantly kills them sometimes.
Iron Banner.
People seem to hate when people use any abilities. Yeah, absolutely. Like anything that involves like actually building your kit around the abilities you have access to, it's always seen as like, oh, they're cheesing. They're build crafting into cheesing. And it's like, no, I'm using the abilities that the game gave me because it's like the main thing that sets it apart from other games.
Opponent claims Zone C. Captured Zone B.
You build out your character properly, like, forgive the Overwatch comparison, but you build out your character and you feel like your own custom built like Overwatch hero or some shit. Your build all falls into place and it feels fucking awesome. What are you doing back here, bud? But then you get this new sandbox where they keep making abilities and anything that affects abilities worse and worse and worse and worse.
Captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
And now that whole fun aspect of Destiny PvP is just getting whittled away. It keeps getting whittled away because people don't actually give the feedback they need to be about how abilities have gotten too strong.
You have the advantage. Press on.
And Bungie's solution is reduce the uptime of overpowered abilities instead of make the abilities not stupid fucking overpowered. Because like if Bungie made Overwatch, Soldier 76 would have a 40-second cooldown on his right click and a minute cooldown on his healing rift.
Zone C lost. Zone B captured. 2 zones are yours.
But also in that same vein, like there would be those cooldowns and then Mei would still be able to freeze people and then one-shot them with her right click. Is guy not up here?
Zone A lost.
Like, I like the gunplay, but I want to have some fun with it. Yeah. It's also just the fact that the game has been balanced around, like, the abilities and the special uptime and shit for all these years, and now they're throwing it all out to do something completely different with the checkmate changes. Like, imagine balancing a game for, like, 7 years, and you just decide one day you're going to uproot all of it. You just have like a midlife crisis and you're just like, oh, actually, I want my game to be competitive and serious. When the identity of the game has been like a more fun, chaotic game. And you've been like slowly but surely working at making that like a very fun experience.
Zone A captured.
Like that's what this feels like right now. It's Destiny having a midlife PvP crisis. Yeah, and that's like the crux of it all is like, oh yeah, we want the gameplay to be more skillful. We want players to understand what killed them and how they could have played differently. But like, you see that ring on my hipfire reticle, that fat aim assist cone that you can maybe see it for a couple frames as I spam aim. That ring is actually what you're hitting people with. And people are gonna go around and pretend that primary v primary gunfights are so skillful. Yeah, that didn't kill me. Like, yeah, bro, it's so skillful that I slid out and my 3-degree aim assist cone hand cannon killed somebody. My dot was never on their head for like a single frame, but I killed them anyway. Such skill. Yes, this is truly the riveting gunplay that I want Destiny to be solely focused around. I'm so glad I can experience this in its full force in hardware where everyone's probably just holding hands because you don't have the capability to like make plays.
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
Ow.
Captured Zone B.
Like, I remember there was I think there was a thread, I think it was Camicakes talking about it on Twitter and like some of the feedback about checkmate. And like somebody, I think he mentioned something about like, yeah, it's harder to make plays with the checkmate changes, and then he tried to say some shit about like, I forget exactly how he worded it. It was something along the lines of like, why do you feel you need abilities and special to make plays? And like it's saying something more about like your skill. That wasn't the exact quote. I'd have to go find it, but it was something along the lines of like, why do you feel you need abilities and special to make plays? And it's like, what do you mean? Like, what point are you trying to make? By fucking math, you can't make plays with the primary. My gun has a 0.8 time to kill. By the time I start shooting one person and I maybe get a kill, like the rest of their other teammate that's with them has turned around and started shooting me. The person I'm shooting has probably turned around and starting shooting me. By fucking math, I can't get that second kill, assuming both those players know what they're doing, even though I flanked them. If this was any other video game, the time to kill is so fast that I could kill both of them because I hit a good flank on them. Like, you genuinely need a one-shot weapon or an ability to make some kind of play like that. You get an ability to soften up a couple people that are together or flush them out of cover. Put them in an opportune situation that lets you, like, actually make something happen. But in this primary-centric sandbox, like, that can't happen. And when it does happen, it happens once every, like, couple of minutes tops because all the abilities have such long fucking cooldowns now.
Opponent claims zone B.
And then they keep limiting special more and more. You want a game with nothing but gunplay? Go play something like CS. Yeah, go play Counter-Strike. I know people always say go play COD when you want no ability. Like, no, go play Counter-Strike. Because COD has, legally speaking, Call of Duty has more abilities than Destiny. You respawn with your lethal and your tactical.
Opponent claims zone C.
Like, go play CS where you can grab an AK and you can hit a sick AK clutch because it one taps to the head.
Zone A lost.
That's a Ariana and an Empress.
Three minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them.
Oh, I don't have a rift. And like a lot of the other balance complaints, like a lot of the problems of the old sandbox just did not get fixed by Checkmate. Like Well and Bubble have been a problem, and they're still a problem. They're an even worse problem because they're the only supers you see in like Trials now. Barricades, people still hate going against barricades. Rifts get complained less so, but people always bring up like barricades and rifts like hand in hand and like slowing the game down and not being very fun to play against. You know when barricades and rifts weren't really that big of a problem? When you had like decent grenade uptime and you could just drop like a AoE grenade on a rift or a barricade and then it was completely fucking useless now. Like remember the stag meta? Remember when everybody was running that and how it really wasn't that bad because if you just ran like solar grenades or something, you just threw it on their stag rift and it was GG? Like, you wonder why barricades are still such an issue, like, despite all the nerfs. It's because you get, like, 3 of those grenades a match. There's, like, 20 different things that you'll want to use your grenade to deal with in the middle of the match, and you'll get, like, 3 opportunities to use it during the match. So you just have to get fucked by a barricade or a rift. That's why they're such a fucking problem. Nothing in D2 PvP will ever match the feeling of a cross-map AK one-tap in CS. No, the best you would get is, like, hitting some sick snipes to clutch around, but Bungie doesn't want you to do that because, oh, all this special ammo running around is a problem. Have abilities actually counter others? Yeah, exactly, they do. They do, and they would more often, but, you know, Bungie wants to keep making cooldowns longer and longer. Like, you know, grenades, if I'm running, like, a solar grenade, a longest cooldown ability, like, the minute 16 is without the 15% penalty that's also in PvP. Abilities all have almost 50% longer cooldowns now than they did in 30th Anniversary. Like, the actual cooldown on this in PvP is something like 86 seconds. It's like 84 or 86. Solar Grenade is literally the ultimate counter for the well, so long as you have to drop it on the so long as you drop it on the well, exactly. But if you want to make sure you have the grenade to drop it on the well, you have to save it like 3 rounds beforehand because you're not going to reliably get it in that time unless you like play slow at that point. And then you're playing slow, and nobody likes doing that. Can I see the SMG? Yeah. It's not perfect. Despite all the grinding I did to get this, like it could have ricochet instead of high cal. But you know, it's the medium zoom scope that gives it 17. The elusive 17 zoom SMG that there isn't many of these running around nowadays. And then yeah, max range with tap and kill clips, pretty nice. But yeah, like having decent uptime on abilities. Like abilities just needed to not be free I win buttons. They needed to be something that actually accents your gunplay. You know, that's something that always pisses me off, also seeing people talk about like the current sandbox is like, oh, your abilities actually accent your gunplay now. It's like, no, they don't. It's a fucking fight winner that I get once a minute. Accenting my gunplay would be like, I get this every 20 seconds, but it's not gonna kill somebody. It's actually a regular part of my game plan and not, oh, I happen to have a grenade, I'll use it now. Ooh, goody.
Kaido's gladiators whisper about you between matches.
Yeah, look at that. I barely got on the point and it's already capped because you spawn on it over there. That's so weird.
You captured Zone A.
Waiting for that guy on the left there with the big high slice on him. Is he just like hanging out by this hole here? Really? Game was way more fun when you could have everyone use a super twice every game, and even if they suck, yeah. It was also way more fun when, like, say a Trials match was decided by like a super v super fight. Like the fucking coolest, hypest, like 4v4 Trials wins was getting into like a roaming super v roaming super duel. The absolute highlight of Trials is getting like me running Stormcaller and having to like blink around a Hammer Titan so that they don't hit me, because if they hit me once, I die. But I absolutely sauce on their shit and I win. It felt so good. And you can't do that anymore because you don't get that super in Trials anymore. Now it's just well and bubble because they wanted to give every super separate cooldowns. Oh, that's heavy. Like, I get that it's frustrating to like lose a game because they got a super first, but at least when all the supers had the same cooldown, it's like you could chalk it up to like you were playing worse. So yeah, of course you don't have your super yet. It's not nowadays where it's like, oh, they're running the class that gets their super first, so I just lose, and I have to, like, the entire sandbox is dictated around this.
Zone A lost. The hunt is on. This is your end.
Where's this guy? Like, 30th anniversary minus, like, separate super tiers was almost the perfect sandbox. It wasn't perfect, but like abilities weren't too crazy yet, and like some of the crazier abilities, they were at least tied to like a specific subclass tree. Because that's another thing with the 3.0s is like you can just run all the strongest parts of a class now.
Zone C captured. Opponent claimed Zone B. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Because, like, you wanted your enhanced Voidwalker grenades that also had a 33% damage increase. You had to be running bottom tree. You didn't also get Devour. You didn't have access to Nova Warp.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Oh boy, armor. Like, I forget all some of the other things, but like... Oh, that wasn't loaded, okay. I'm surprised I didn't like immediately put up a barricade on that.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, healing grenades were only a warlock thing. They were only warlock, and they were only on mid-tree void or mid-tree solar. It wasn't just like exclusively a solar thing. If somebody had Icarus Dash, it was only on top solar, so you know they didn't have like other certain things. Like, it's cool that 3.0 gave us more build crafting options, but they didn't also need to make like everything more overpowered. Because like, it's one thing to be able to run like all the strongest, most fun parts of your kit at all times, but like, we didn't need to also like juice the fuck out of everything.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Like, stuff like Arc Web was one tree on Arc Warlock exclusive. Now it's literally every single Arc ability. There was like, it was what, incendiary grenades, and the impact of a solar grenade was the only thing that applied the burn dot, and now it's literally every single solar ability except like Tiny Hammer applies a burn. The Void doesn't feel as egregious. The only thing that's like really obnoxious about Void right now, I would say, is scatter grenades, which in the old system, you know, I think giving every class every grenade was a mistake, because now this grenade that you only ever saw on Void Walkers, who were usually running vortexes instead of the scatter grenade anyway, now every Void class has scatter grenades, and it's the only Void grenade you ever see. There isn't some like forced variety and like class identity.
The flames have gone cold. Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone C.
Oh my god. Okay.
You captured Zone B. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone C lost. Zone A captured. You have the advantage. Press on. Storm is coming. Finish this.
Come on, somebody get on this point with me, please. Ah, we should be fine, actually.
You captured
Yeah,
Zone
cool.
C. The flames are ignited. Let the wolves hunt.
Ah, fusion rifle. Ah, a bunch of drops that aren't Iron Banner gear.
There are days when even the Vanguard gets sloppy. Not like you.
Ooh.
Have iron.
Wait a minute. It's not bad, actually. I'll keep that. So-called free thinkers win all black shader. Also, how many more games do I need for the challenges? Oh, 5 more. Okay. It's funny how Bungie confused a frustrating abilities problem with a fucking time to kill problem. Here we are. Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't hate the time to kill thing, because like they didn't change the optimal time to kill. It like, if we're gonna have all this aim assist, at least putting more emphasis on hitting headshots, I think is fine. But I will say part of the problem with that is that it's made specials harder to fight. Like, yeah, a shotgun rushing at you, like if you're not perfectly beeping them with a headshot, with all headshots, it's just that much easier for them to close the gap and kill you with the shotgun. Also because they buffed most special weapons. Like that 20% damage increase that what shotguns, fusion rifles, and I think glaives got. I guess glaives got affected the least by it, but like shotguns and fusions are both a little more consistent than they used to be now. And I could definitely see more changes like that happening as they like limit special weapons. Because like special weapons, they were at least trying to balance them around the fact that you had them all the time. And I think that would have been a better direction to go, instead of like further limiting our special weapons, just make them hard to use. Make them the actually like somewhat skillful, or at least like a very limited use cases, like one shot or playmaking tool. And then the primary is your easy to use, consistent, but not very fast killing, like daily driver weapon. Because, like, sniper rifles, I know sniper rifles have their bullshit, but, like, somebody, like, a cracked sniper still takes way more skill in Destiny than, like, anything else for the most part. And, like, shotguns were mildly annoying. I don't think they were really OP. But, like, they're just a little bit more annoying now because, one, you don't know when people have special. And, you know, they're just a little bit better, and it's a little bit harder to deal with the shotgun as they close the gap. So it's just... Snipes are still real bullshit. Yeah, but, like, even for what little aim assist they do have, they're still not as easy to use as, like, pretty much any other special. And they did lower their aim assist a bit, which was a good thing. They could maybe lower it a little bit more. But, like, fusion rifles, especially, like, fusion rifles are still, like, giga stupid. And, like, nobody nobody uses them for some reason. Oh, shit. Grenade launchers, I don't even know what they want grenade launchers to be, because shit like proxy grenades and disruption break are the only reasons anybody actually uses a grenade launcher in PvP. Ah, damn it. I think fusions just don't have enough ammo for people. No, I think... I really don't know why more people don't use fusion rifles. I guess it's because you just don't have the, like, immediate stopping power of a shotgun to pull out in close quarters. You do have to kind of commit to having the fusion rifle out, and it's not particularly good at getting multi-kills, I think, is the main reason people don't use them. Like, unless people are perfectly lined up, you're not getting a multi-kill with a fusion. Like a shotgun, you might be able to, like, flank somebody and you get a shotgun kill and then you shotgun the next person. And, you know, that also comes back down to, like, the primaries not being able to make plays because they just mathematically can't do it. Like, somebody hits a flank and shotguns somebody, their buddy turns around and goes to shoot them, but their gun has that 0.8 time to kill, and it takes less time than 0.8 of a second to shoot the shotgun again. So yeah, the shotgun just kills 2 people.
Zone B lost. The wolf's howl may be the last thing you hear.
But yeah, like, fusion rifles don't have the utility like a shotgun does. But for just being very easy to use and, like, free as fuck kills, they're still insanely good at it. And it's only gotten a little bit better with the damage buff, I'm pretty sure. It definitely feels like that, considering how much Telesto just fucks people's shit up now.
Another hunt will come soon.
Fusions required some level of tactics, and people don't have those. True.
Claimed Zone A.
You have to at least know how to look at your radar and, like, pre-charge diffusion around a corner and then slide and have a good idea where people are standing.
Opponent claimed Zone B. Zone B. 2 zones are yours.
Damn it. Reserves, I think. I mean, we're talking about PvP. Reserves don't matter at all in PvP. You're not hitting your reserve cap. If you're hitting your reserve cap in PvP, you're cheating or something is very, very wrong. Oh, I fucked that up.
Zone B lost.
Does a special ammo transmit to your reserves or your mag? I think it goes to your mag if your mag is empty, but I think it goes to your reserves otherwise. Missing Tuesday? Okay. I just remembered, I think somebody else said something about reserves being part of why they're not very popular earlier.
You captured Zone A. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone C lost. lost.
Oh, I didn't mean to slide there. Slide when I don't want to slide. Don't slide when I want to slide. Very cool.
Zone A lost.
Damn it.
The hunt is on. If this is your end, fight well.
Oh yeah, also just more of the bitching about the state of the PvP. Airborne effectiveness literally still being in the video game.
5 minutes remain.
Easily like one of the most complained about additions to the PvP, and they still stick to their guns about it. And they're gonna keep sticking to their guns about it, even though they're adding like a helmet mod that's gonna be the 15 AE. Like just suck it up, man. Nobody likes AE, man. Just... It has its improvements that it brought, sure. Like the baseline accuracy increase, keep that. But like AE as a stat is cringe to have to build into to have what we used to have.
Claim zone C. Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Ooh.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Oh. That guy using the special sidearm. If only Bungie's way too prideful to admit faults. Yeah, that's another thing that's just so frustrating. Is like they never admit when they fucked up. Like they did something that everybody just like objectively hates. It was just like an objectively bad change, and they stick to their guns about it so hard. Like how many times has Mercury's been on an interview and he's just like, we genuinely believe that AE is overall an improvement to the game. Like shut the fuck up, dude. Nobody likes the system. You made the game worse. Just suck it up.
Zone B lost.
The fucking state of the game and community sentiment wouldn't feel like it's in a constant state of fucking limbo if you guys had a little bit of humility and could just own up to your own mistakes for once. Oh yeah, this change was bad. Our mistake, sorry.
Zone A lost. Now you are the hunted. 3 minutes left. Your opponents have nearly won. Show them you won't go quiet.
Does anyone know how much Speedloader Slacks gives in terms of stats? I don't know off the top of my head, but you can definitely look that up on like light.gg or something. Why is this guy spawning behind me? Did I get pushed by a blueberry? What the fuck was that jump?
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
Thinking of replacing Frost with them for fun, seeing how they fare as a PvP exotic. I don't know. I've heard people say good things about them, but it's also one of those exotics that I look at, and it's an exotic built around AE, so it's cringe by default, and I wouldn't even keep one in my vault. But also, aren't they like ophids on a kill or like on a dodge? There's some cringe shit like that. It's like the ophids bonus and also AE on like a conditional.
When the Iron Lords faced defeat, there was only
Yeah,
one
dodging
option.
boosts reload speed, handling, and AE for you and nearby allies. While the buff is active, final blows and additional. Yeah, like it's ophids, but you have to do something to get ophids. This exotic is trash. I don't care if the effect is good. This exotic is trash. Sorry, bro. Build crafting into an essential stat as a hallmark of a truly competitive game. Now go get those real spikes. Go get those Brazil spikes. Yeah, for real, man. Like, that's another thing, like, to shift to PvE complaining now is, like, PvE feels so unnecessarily complicated now. And it's, like, not complicated in a good, interesting way. Like, I feel like the things you need to do to make a build that actually functions. Like, it feels like the builds you have to do, like, circus tricks to your shit now. It used to just be you have things that you enjoy using, and as long as you're not stupid, it probably works fine. But now it's like, oh, your build's got to have 10 resilience plus resist mods, or else you're going to have a real fucking hard time, and you're probably also going to want to run something that's giving you more survivability. Do all these party tricks to get like 5 different buffs going so that you can play and like have it feel like the game used to. I don't know. I feel like you didn't have to do all this bullshit in the past. It was just more straightforward. You had the freedom to use what you liked, and it was fun. Now I gotta get like all these, I gotta get all these keywords going so I can do my subclass buffs, so I can do this, and this. But like, I used to be able to like, I run Voidwalker because I like throwing big charge grenade. I put on Wellmaker mod, I get grenade kill, I get wells to get more abilities. And that worked just fine. Was it the absolute most meta thing? No. But if you want to run something that's like that level of ability spam in the modern sandbox, oops, you don't have healing, oops, you don't have resilience, I guess everything's gonna one-shot you. Kill yourself. Bait and switch is a little party trick perk. Yeah, kinda. I don't think that's that bad because that's just tap something with each of your guns. I'm talking like, look at sustaining the Sunbracers build nowadays. Like, you gotta be running Phoenix Dive and like the resist shit and extending resist, like Radiant Resto on ability and solar kills. So like, you gotta run a solar gun to make this build work. You gotta run Phoenix Dive. So you gotta like get a melee kill, proc Sunbracers, and then like Phoenix Dive so that you get ×2 resto for a couple seconds. And then you gotta get a solar kill while you have that ×2 resto up from like throwing your grenades or something to get the resto chain going. And then also because they kept nerfing cooldowns over and over, if you fuck that build up once, you're now out of your build for like a minute. Like older Destiny, like not even that old, like 30th anniversary, like I could just run like my fucking Voidwalker build. There was one step to that build and it was throw grenade. I throw grenade, I hit something, I get a decent chunk of energy back, so the wait time if I don't kill anything isn't that long. Did I kill something? I got the grenade back. I could legit throw this grenade at like one ad and get another grenade, and it was so fucking fun. And then they want to promote people like actually using their guns more in high-end content, but like the one, you don't have the freedom of build crafting in high-end content because Lamau champions and Lamau surges. But like the most fun guns to use, the primary weapons, are terrible if they're not exotic because they just do 40% less damage. So like they want us to shoot more, but shooting things is the gameplay equivalent of eating a well-done steak. I'm sitting there shooting things for 5 years with a primary weapon because they just don't have a reasonable amount of health. Uh-oh. Exotic red bars thing is so fucking weird. Yeah, it was a band-aid fix because nobody was using exotic primaries because they didn't have effects that were good enough for PvE. And so their band-aid fix was just fuck it, make them do a bajillion damage. And yeah, it worked, but it was a band-aid fix, and now the game has been built around that band-aid.
Zone B lost.
And it's a shame because they made a lot of exotics now that like, or like they buffed some other exotics where like they have useful effects. Like, when did they make that change? When did they do the 40% damage increase on exotic primaries? Like, what were some of the exotic primary choices at that time? It was like, it was mostly a bunch of stuff that was probably okay, I guess, at best. Like, I think Thorn was, it was Witch Queen? Okay. So, like, what kind of primaries did we have in Witch Queen era? Thorn was there. Thorn's honestly always been a solid exotic for PvE. A little underrated. The Necrotic Grip thing really, like, put it into its own. Gave it some, like, actual usefulness. But, like, Thorn, I think, has always been solid.
Zone C captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I could put this better, but, like...
Zone A lost.
Like, the exotics felt really good with the 40% buff, don't get me wrong, but like every primary could have benefited from that. I don't remember just how bad primaries felt at the time, but I feel like it wasn't as bad. And like, look at where the sandbox is now with like how they've balanced it and shit. Like, legendary primary weapons only exist to support builds pretty much. And like the classic like outlaw kill clip combo isn't even like best in slot anymore. It's like kind of mediocre by modern standards because it's not a perk like Volt Shot that just kills an entire room for you. Oh no, Warlock moment, no. Okay. Legendaries live and die by keyword shit. Yeah, like that really rubbed me the wrong way when they announced the sun rising and they mentioned how, yeah, we're gonna get these guns back into your hands. Like, we know like that's a lot of guns that are missing. We'll try to get these back in your hands as soon as possible with like the updated perks and origin traits like you guys have come to expect. And when they mentioned updating the perks, they didn't just mention updated perk pools, but they specifically mentioned like build crafting perks. And it's like, why does it all have to be build crafting perks? Why do you have to specifically call out the build crafting perks? I want a gun that guns good. I want a gun that functions as a gun and shoots and kills things when I shoot them and doesn't exist to do fucking keywords and shit. But that's apparently what Bungie has in their head, that a legendary primary is supposed to be. It's just a keyword bot. Ikelos SMG is just a jolt jockey. It's not actually an SMG that kills and shoots things. Heliocentric exists to proc heal clip and incan, not to be a sidearm that actually shoots people. And it's a shame because they recently buffed hand cannons and like they actually kind of feel good. I still think the exotic 40% bonus should apply to even the legendary hand cannons, but like that damage buff they got against everything above a red bar, give that to every primary. Like, why is that exclusive to hand cannons? Because as it stands right now, there's no reason to use anything but a hand cannon in PvE. As your primary, at least.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Oh.
Zone C lost.
Or gun durability, which one is it? Yeah, like, look at the state of void guns. Like, nobody uses void guns because it's a good gun. They use void guns because they get repulsor destabilizing.
They've almost taken this one. Make them. Good counter. Now hit them again. 3 minutes left.
Well, that's a friendly well, actually. Never mind.
Zone advantage is yours.
Damn it. How many kills do you think that guy's gotten by doing that? Just run at somebody, they instinctively punch as you shoot the Wither Horde, and so they're in it for long enough that they die. I'll have to pay attention to that if I see a grenade launcher running at me again.
Zone B lost. Can't win them all.
Why are you running? Oh, of course. Okay.
Even in defeat, you show yourselves worthy.
They aren't as good as Volt or Incandescent, so people don't use Void as much. Yeah, like, the guns are just keyword bots. That would be real, keyword perks are the worst thing to happen in this game in recent memory weapon-wise. I don't know, some of them are fun. I feel like they've just gone overboard with them and they just tune them entirely around keyword perks. Like, Headstone was pretty much the best version of them, because Headstone is a good perk on its own that has great synergy. But, I don't know, the problem is it feels like that those guns only exist for perks like Headstone now. Like, if you're going to use this gun in PvE, it's only because you're going to use it with Headstone or Incan or Volt Shot. And literally every other perk could just be like a PvP perk, because why the fuck would you run anything else? Headstone actually plays in aspects of fragments. It does, which, like, the other ones do. But, I don't know, Headstone just hit so good where, like, it's such a, like, satisfying perk on its own. And then, yeah, it has really good synergy with the keywords. And I don't know, I feel like the other ones just don't hit quite the same. Like Volt Shot kind of, because Jolt is just like a stupid strong effect. But like Incan is honestly kind of mediocre if you don't have anything to synergize it with. Repulsor Destabilizing, obviously, like you need those together to make it do anything. And like I don't mind that there's like build crafting-y perks. It's fine that those perks exist, I just wish the primaries didn't feel like they only exist for those perks at this point. They're just different flavors of Firefly? Yeah, they really are. Also kinetics. Yeah, that's another thing. Kinetics. Like, what the fuck are they even doing with kinetic weapons? Remember how hard they tried? What do you mean how hard they tried? They slapped the damage bonus on them and called it a day. And then made kinetic tremors. They made a keyword-y perk for kinetic weapons because primaries only exist to be keyword bots. And now they've made the stupid problem where if you don't have like a kinetic special weapon equipped, you're kind of throwing because you're just doing less damage. Because Lamau, they just have free Vorpal.
Opponent claims Zone C. You captured Zone A.
That transfiguration? Hoping maybe he'd be by that box, but I don't think that would have hit him anyway. Ooh, what the fuck?
Zone A lost. Opponent claims Zone B.
What are you?
The howl of the wolf is not
okay. Dude, what is it with like every single every team that I'm getting? They don't know how to hold a point at all. They don't know how to step on a point. Like, we're getting triple capped all the fucking time. And our heavy's already up. Okay. Oh, this gun has great perks. Oh, it's stasis. Oh, it's... Yeah. At least with, like, fusion rifles, there's literally no kinetic fusion rifles besides Bastion. So, like, you see a stasis one and it's not an issue. But, like, if you're going to use a sniper rifle in PvE... Like, you're fucking stupid if you're running anything other than Supremacy or Succession. Because, like, they're both kinetic. They just do 15% more damage. You're actually a moron if you run anything else because this gun only exists to shoot big things down really fast. This gun exists to kill big things, and you're not running the one that kills big things faster. Actually, RB, exotics don't count.
Is yours.
You know, another thing about like the keyword stuff that I really don't like is that before they did the keywords and everything is when they started getting addicted to like requiring element matching on stuff to make it work. Like when they quote unquote buffed Verity's Brow to where it no longer just works on energy weapon kills, it now has to be something that matches your subclass. And like legally speaking, the effect is stronger, but you're more restricted on what you can use it with. Other exotics that like you have to just match the weapons you're using. And like on one hand I kind of get it, but it just feels kind of artificial. And I'm really glad that they never did that to like Nezarec Sin. They didn't like actually make it like a Voidwalker exotic or some shit like that. But I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of all the like the big push of like color coding your loadout. The only good part with keywords working with champions? Yeah, but champions never should have been added to the game in the first place, so... Hey, we put an awful fucking disease in our video game, but now this works against the disease, so... This shit...
captured. You have the advantage.
We made this disease and put it in the ecosystem, but we also made these pills that make the effects of the disease not so severe, so... Yay! Oh, there goes the Yapinator. Yeah, but like, you know what I mean, right? Like champions were just a fucking mistake. Is this dude 3-peaking in Iron Banner? Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Because like champions were the first round of like, they don't... Like champions, I don't know, they never talked about it. I don't think that they've ever said it, but like you can just tell that champions were... They don't know how to balance the game to make it decently challenging, so they just put loadout restrictions in.
The howls are quiet. Return to the fight.
I still hold that there's absolutely nothing wrong with champs. You're just salty that fighting line is never a champ weapon. No, I'm salty that they're promoting build crafting, and then they add stuff that limits what you can build craft with. Bungie's high-end PvE design is you have to bring gear that fills all these check marks. And it's not, we made a challenging encounter, go make a build that deals with this. It's, your build has to have this, 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 and this. And if you don't have this, you're actually just not going to be able to do this encounter. And like, there's a few things that are a hard requirement, and then there's surges that you're just going to feel fucking awful if you don't bring something that matches the surge. And then it's annoying with the surges because there's so many things that get surges and overcharges now that like... Most things are being buffed by 25% anyway, so the surges only exist to make a few things shit. Because, like, if I look at the Nightfall right now, or, like, if I look at the GM, so we got... What are the champions? So we got Overloads and Unstops, so already your loadout is limited to... hand cannons, bows, auto rifles, and pulse rifles, and any exotic that can fill those effects, or putting your subclass, something in your subclass that does those effects.
Zone C lost.
Damn it. Surges are solar and stasis, and rocket launchers. So like, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but like, there's so many things that are getting buffs that it's like, what's the point of even having them in the first place? It feels less like there's incentives to use these certain things, and it's more like just you're just punished if you're not using the couple of things that aren't being buffed by this. Damn it. And like, even if there wasn't so many things that were getting buffed by 25%, you're not going to be able to survive that if that's a precision Goldie, man. I think he died anyway, actually. But like, even if there wasn't a bajillion different things that were all getting overcharges and surges, like let's say there was just one surge type. Like it's just Strand Surge, you get a 25%. That 25% is so... It's like enough that it's significant, but it's also small enough that like, you can tell that Bungie designs the activities around the surge existing. So not building in, like the surge, building into the surge doesn't feel like a bonus. It feels like a penalty if you're not building into the surge because you're just doing less damage. Whereas you look at something like say Warframe Stray, like you look at, you know, you look at like the Archon Hunt and it's like, here's your loadout options for the Archon Hunt this week. You get, it's like 300% more strength on this Warframe and like 300% more damage on these 3 weapons. It's such a big boost to that gear that it'd be fucking stupid to balance around such a small selection of gear. But it actually feels like a fun reward to like purposely use this stuff that you maybe don't use very often because now it's giga juiced. But not using the stuff that's being boosted like that doesn't feel like a massive downside. It feels like you're playing the normal activity, and if you want to, you can throw on this very limited selection of gear to just, like, trivialize it.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, fundamentally, Warframe is so different that I feel you can't compare those things. That's fair. Warframe is just, it's like mega stupid busted. So they can definitely get more away with, they can get away with something like that, and Archon hunts aren't that hard to begin with. Maybe when they first added them, there was more reason to like want to actually build into that, but like it just doesn't feel as disheartening to not run that stuff in like an Archon hunt versus like how bad it feels to not run a Surge match in like a GM.
Seconds.
That didn't hit. Oh, it did hit. Okay. Damn it.
10 seconds.
Not even a joke. I never seen anyone use the raid armor perk. The fact that you can use them. The fact you can't use them unless it's the right armor for the specific raid limits them hard. Yeah, I think that's always been such a miss that you have to wear the raid armor for it. But you know, that's at least one of those things is like, it doesn't feel necessary to wear the raid armor. Like a lot of them give really strong boosts, so it kind of falls back more into like the Warframe school of this gives a really, really good benefit if you choose to build into it, but it's so much more limited that like it's not designed around this. It's like a fun bonus. Like imagine if you had to wear raid mods to do the raids. Like even if you do a master raid, I feel you don't have to run those mods. It helps. It's much more useful in a master raid where it's like -20 and there's champs and shit. But I also don't feel like I have to run that. Again, this all goes back to you wanting to play a very specific way. Nothing wrong with that, but that's how Bungie intends to... That's not how Bungie intends to make their game. Yeah, they just want you to play in their intended specific way and not a specific way that you enjoy. Like, Destiny used to feel so much better when you had the actual freedom to just use something you enjoyed running. And then it was about, like, the encounter actually being, like, somewhat challenging. And yeah, like, if you have a bad build or you're bad with the build, you might struggle. But, like, you didn't have to stack a bajillion resist effects and use, like, very specific sets of gear to get things done. Now you kind of have to. And it sucks. Bungie wants people to change things up, with the most obvious example being artifact mods. Yeah, I mean, the artifact mods, I still don't like them. But I don't know. I'm trying to think how to word this. It's definitely more like I feel like you don't have to run the artifact mods. I still wish we got like some actual additions to the game instead of the artifact, but it could be worse.
The Cabal say hunter knives are as sharp as war beast teeth, that no armor can stop them. I may have verified.
I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way having the idea that you just want people to use different stuff just for the sake of wanting to use different stuff. We don't like that people have found gear that they enjoy and this is all they're using. Instead of finding like a healthy, organic way to make people use something different, we're effectively just going to force them by like juicing the fuck out of stuff this season. Here's just free Radiant on headshots with solar weapons and ignitions on Radiant precision kills and all this stasis shit. God forbid you enjoy running Void or Arc.
Zone advantage is yours.
Okay.
Zone B lost.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of like artificially rotating the meta around with random shit like that. Like, if you want people to use something different, maybe like buff the things that people aren't using, or like actually see the reasons why people use one thing over the other, and see if it's like like a general preference thing, or if like something needs buffing.
Zone C lost. Zone A lost. The howl of the wolf is not the end.
I think the artifact could be worse, but at the same time, like, I kind of wish the artifact was more just like, it's like just these element mods are cheaper, or like something a little more mild, I guess. Dude, can I not have like a scout rifle just watching over me at all times? Damn it.
Captured Zone A. Opponent claims Zone C. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh my god, I love getting bumped by blueberries.
Zone A lost.
Also, can they not keep PvE and PvP stuff separate? See, that's the thing. For the most part, they do. The things that aren't separate is when they fundamentally change something about an effect.
Zone advantage is yours.
And honestly, I like that they're kind of the same in a way. I like that they're not completely separate sandboxes. They're not like 100% separate ecosystems. Because it just makes Destiny feel more cohesive, you know? Like, imagine playing PvE and like a grenade has like twice the AoE. And like super, like things just have completely different effects in PvE versus PvP. How jarring that would be. Or like a gun has double the range in PvE that it does in PvP, or like it has more stability or some shit like that. Like part of the satisfying fun part of Destiny, man, I'm just yapping. You know, part of the fun of Destiny, I think, is like you get a gun, you can get a good feel for it in PvE, and then you can take it into PvP, and it'll feel exactly the same for the most part. Like, yeah, the damage numbers are going to be different, and maybe some buffs give different numbers, but like the fundamental feel of stuff is kept one-to-one as best as they can. Which is why, you know, like a cooldown nerf affects both modes, because the cooldown of it is something fundamental. And even then, they've started to separate that. There's just a 15% cooldown penalty in PvP now. Or like they tweak the numbers on stuff, like an exotic will still do something, but it just won't be as potent in PvP. Ow.
Zone C lost. You're being hunted. Don't let your
Then you get cases like Yonghong Hamkara Spine. Yeah, but that's because they fundamentally changed something about it. They absolutely could have made that a like separate PvE PvP thing, but they felt that that was something like core they wanted to change about the exotic. I'm sure they didn't like the clips of people throwing like a gajillion abilities into a boss without shooting, like it's kind of old Starfire. Like, even though the nerf was centered around PvP, I'm sure they also looked at it from a PvE perspective. It was still a stupid nerf. I think they could have very easily just made Yonghong Hamkara Spine, like, the effect on it could have just said combatant hits or player kills. So they wouldn't have had to touch it at all in PvE, and, like, that would have been the nerf in PvP. But no, they wanted to, like, fundamentally change it to just kills in, like, all modes, so they did that. They didn't have to, but that's what they wanted to do. It's not like it caught astray in PvE because of PvP's fault.
Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
God damn it. Just disjunction things. Pulse rifles existing. I guess I could have supered the bubble. I don't know how well a single Dawn Blade can take out a super. Oh, okay. Got to nerf the Chip Mine exotic to make some worth of damn in PvE. Yeah, the only reason to run Chip Mines in PvE was because of Ahamkara's Spine, and they just decided that that wasn't okay. That's another thing, like... I don't know, they think there's an ability spam problem in PvE for some fucking reason. When, like, that's like, verifiably not true. Because you can just look at Arc and how nobody runs Arc. Even though it's, like, the ability spam class. Okay. Okay. I guess point blank, a sword just doesn't fucking hit somebody. My bad, I didn't run the fragment. Oops. Oh. I love how they got rid of zoom effect and stuff and they didn't even give us scope options. Well, part of that was also, it was extra work to make those scopes. I don't know what kind of technical burdens it would have on their end, but it was more work to put multiple scopes on a weapon, and from their analytics, most people would just use one scope on a gun anyway, so they looked at it as like, why spend the extra effort making guns have scope options? Okay.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
Like, it wasn't purely because of the zoom thing. The zoom thing was part of it, but it was more like reducing workloads.
From this defeat. There is nobility in defeat.
Yeah, but like the old ones at least. Yeah, it would have been nice if at least old guns that were already set up for that just had old scopes. But, you know, Destiny's held together by hopes and dreams and fucking scotch tape, so... Who knows what kind of technical burdens it would have caused to, like, put the scopes back on a blast furnace, for example. Like, that's always the other thing with Destiny, is, like, we just don't know how many ridiculous technical problems it has. Because, like, it's well known that Destiny has all kinds of technical issues, but it feels like they have more technical issues than, like, any other game on the market. Like, things that sound like they should just be, like, the most easiest thing to implement. Like, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Like, they've even mentioned, like, anything from, like, pre-Shadowkeep, I think they've said they have to effectively remake the entire thing. Like, I remember there was one they mentioned, it was, like, in a TWAB or, like, some interview or something, they mentioned, like, updating an old SMG and having to fuck with the animations on it because something about the animations needed to be redone. And I just have to wonder, like, what do you mean the animations had to be redone on a legendary SMG? They all have the same animations. What minute, unnoticeable differences did you have to, like, retool for this? How did it not work? Remember the technical issues most Bungie devs and Halo modders complain about? Take that and multiply it by 100? Exactly. Zala used pulse animations, LMAO. Yeah, I mean, they've got a couple guns that are still like that. The King's Fall pulse rifle uses auto rifle animations. But, like, I don't think there's a single SMG that has a different animation. Like, Huckleberry's, like, the only one. Otherwise, they all have the exact same reload animation. As far as I can tell, the shooting animation looks exactly the same. So, like, what do you mean you had to redo the animation on this one SMG you were, like, updating? Like, how is it not a copy-paste job? That's what most devs do, is they have, like, the same animation for a weapon type, so it's a copy-paste job, and it's easy. And maybe you have, like, an animation variant or two. Yeah, Osteo has a different one, you're right. Also, yeah, Viced SMGs have different ones. But, like, that's it. Like, all the Viced SMGs have the same reload. All the other SMGs have the same reload. You either have the Viced SMG that's like a weird P90, or you have every other SMG that's like an open bolt. They're all Uzis. But no, apparently it takes some witchcraft and like wishing upon a star to make things work in Destiny dev. Or MP7-9? Not really. Like, if you look at the animations, I'm pretty sure, like, all of the SMGs, like trackless here, that all have the bolt on the top, they're all open bolt. I don't know how well you can really see it, but I'm pretty sure, like, when you do the reload animation, you pull the bolt back, it stays back there. And, like, even when you shoot, you can see it go forward. It doesn't have the detail, of course, of, like, an open bolt where there's, like, a very minor delay when you pull the trigger versus it shooting from the bolt actually having to go forward. They run Uzi animations even though they're not open bolt. I don't know if any of them are like truly visually open bolt. But like yeah, look at it. It goes forward like it's an open bolt SMG.
You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Actually, now they say, are Uzis open bolt? No, I'm not pushing that hallway. I'm just gonna go over here. Slide out, bud. Slide out. Okay.
You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours. Opponent claimed Zone B.
Oh, hello. How did I not die? Hello? Yeah, I'm pretty sure even if I start the reload, you can kind of see it. It's really hard to tell with OFIDs, but like the bolt goes forward.
Zone A lost.
We get the boring Jew gun and not based space Galil. I mean, Galils and Uzis are both made by Israel, aren't they?
Zone B captured. 2 zones are yours.
Well, that was a bad grenade. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they're both Israeli guns. You know what else is an Israeli-made weapon? The Desert Eagle.
Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. You have the advantage. Press on.
gonna just hit a flank that's not actually gonna do anything useful, but maybe it'll discombobulate them a little. Man, I've been getting a lot of melee kills today, the last couple of games. Ah, wait frame. The Deagle's practically American given, I think. I don't know, Wisconsin makes them? Yeah, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure, like... Isn't it, it's like IWI, it's like Israeli Weapon Industries or something, is like the original manufacturers of like the Galil, the Uzi, pretty sure the Deagle.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Kill clip moment. Israeli owns the rights and whatnot, but it's mainly USA made. Why? I don't know. I mean, it's not a matter of I don't know. We know that Israel and the USA have been good allies for a long time now. Just look at all the, like, Israel-Palestine shit and how Biden's been like, oh yeah, Israel, we love Israel. Something Hamas, right? Like, the Israel-US partnership is nothing new. Oh, he just stood there and accepted it. You know the video of the monkey with the cheetah and it's like the baby monkey that just like stares down and just like accepts its fate? That was what that dude did right there. He just saw the Dom plate and just, I'm finished. I'm done. It's over.
Captured Zone C. Ah, yes. The hunt is on.
Damn. Damn, I don't get heavy. Oh.
Return to the fight.
Oh my god, I was shaving the top of his head with my fucking bullets.
Zone C captured.
Damn, a Rufus gamer based? Should we peek that?
Zone advantage is yours.
Oh my god. Oh, I shot his grenade out of the air. Oh, I don't think I have enough, I don't have enough bullet for that. He didn't have enough bullet for me. I didn't get that kill anyway.
Zone C lost. Captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. Keep the pressure on. It's almost over.
Ow. Okay. Duality reload? What about the duality reload?
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them.
Even that was probably used as a base for conditional finality. Oh, 100% the conditional finality reload is just the duality reload animation. It might be slightly different, but it's hard to tell at a glance. Two Defiant Ingrams. Dude, it's weird seeing a seasonal Ingram pop up because I've been sitting at 99 for so long.
Worthy of the item.
Wasteland got Chappie's animations too. Yeah. Damn, 607. Wish TBH that made sense. It did. I kind of wish they reused them more. I get that they don't want to reuse unique reload animations too often because it's part of like the visual flair of a gun. It's part of its identity, you know? Like another one, Ace of Spades still has a unique reload animation. I don't think they've ever reused it anywhere. It's just like the default one, but with more flair to it. You spin the gun, and it's just a little different, you know? Meanwhile, DMT and its children. Yeah, it's funny how every Dead Man's Tale style rifle all do the like double loading thing. Legendary last word, please. Honestly, make that like make it buff hip fire grip, where if you have hip fire grip on a hand cannon, it uses that animation. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to piss again. Okay, I'm back. Final warning is Cryo's reload as well. Is it? Yeah, I guess it is Cryo's reload, huh? And the rocket side. Yeah, the rocket sidearms do it too. The funky pre-order fusion rifle has the weird ball reload. The weird reload on Tessellation, that's just that's when you do the hold reload to eat your grenade thing. Otherwise, the reload animation on Tessellation is actually just Jotun's. You know, that's another thing I just thought. It's funny how similar but different the tractor cannon and Jotun reload animations are. They're both like putting a cassette tape into the gun, but they just look different, you know? Tractor cannon, you're more delicate with it, where you just kind of like push the cassette in with like your thumb or whatever and close it down. But Jotun is like you fucking full on like manhandle the thing and like yank it out and shove the next one in. What other guns have unique animations? None of the other scouts have unique animations, do they? Is it just Dead Man's Tale?
Iron Banner.
I don't think any of the pulses are unique. So this is a lore reason for that or some shit? What, the Jotun tractor cannon thing? Like jamming in the Xbox battery pack into your 360 controller? Yeah, for real.
Fight and prevail.
I mean, I wouldn't say there's like a lore. Well, I don't know. Is that explained in the lore somewhere that Jotun's built off of a tractor cannon? The Skyburners have a unique reload? No, I think it actually does the... It might be the auto rifle reload animation. Ow. Because, like, the auto rifle reload is... Yeah, Skyburners definitely has the auto rifle reload, and if it is a unique reload, it's very similar to the auto rifle one, where you just, like, pull the mag out pretty straight like that, and then the bolt's on the left side. The scout rifle reload is, okay.
Opponent claimed zone
On
B.
today, on kills that really shouldn't have been trades, but were, because, I don't know. Of course there's a clown car of him. I shoot a hunter and boom, he materializes into a warlock. Mitosis.
You captured zone A. Zone advantage.
It's the amazing shape-shifting hunter. Oh, and there's another one. Nobody's brave enough to play by themselves anymore because the sandbox doesn't promote it. In fact, it punishes it. That was a direct hit, really? Server is unique for its catalyst, surprisingly. Yeah. I mean, it's not a reload. I feel like that's a little different when it's like a whole reload animation.
B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Because, like, only specific things have them, but, like, everything has to reload, you know? Do you have a community Discord? Yeah. Exclamation point Discord. It'll link you to it.
You captured zone A. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
Why are you bagging him? Now we're going to lose the game because you did that. Man, there's like nowhere good to push here. Not with my loadout. Am I being stupid? No, it should link it. Yeah, why did it not link it? I know I have that bot set up to do that. I know if you go to my channel up in the top right where there's links and stuff, I'm pretty sure the Discord's linked there.
Zone A lost. The howl of the
Oh yeah, we're like
wolf
mega
is
losing now. Awesome.
Be vigilant.
Okay.
The flames have gone cold.
I guess I like fucked up with the bot. I'll have to look into that.
Opponent claims zone C. Opponent claims zone B. I'm calling it. 10 seconds.
Okay. You know, I'm so glad that they nerfed SNG recoil by like 20% on mouse and keyboard only. This is a really necessary change. That my gun with 50 stability kicks like a mule. My gun with 50 stability and like no range kicks like a mule. I should just plug in the controller like Bungie wants me to.
Defeat was a constant. You can overcome it too.
100 recoil direction, by the way. You know, I just how many games have I won today? It's been like none of them. Okay, Toast Sniffer. GG's, but just the fucking name. I don't know. I feel like I've been losing like literally all of the games today. It's genuinely like blueberries that don't know how to get on a point, and then enemy teams that are exclusively holding hands. Oh, match in progress. Okay. Free rep.
Zone B lost.
You know, I just thought about that. Are SMGs like the only guns that can't just pop a barricade in one mag now? I feel like some guns could usually pop barricades with like most of a mag, but like SMGs can't do it.
Zone C lost.
Did they used to do that? Have they always been like that? Come on, run in. Oh, dead slide. Almost got me killed. Very cool. Oh yeah, that's gonna kill me.
Five minutes remaining. Zone B lost.
Oh my fucking god. Lamau?
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Even some low capacity autos can't? Okay. I was surprised that I didn't kill myself. That was actually a shotgun trade.
Zone C lost. Zone B captured.
Oh, there was a rock there. Okay. Oh, there's no rock there. Wait, wait, wait. We're good. We're living.
Zone A lost. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Damn it. Oh, like accessibility map design, yeah. Just put a little lip down on the edge of like every single map just so they have something to land on. Oh, okay.
Zone C lost.
Just fuck my rollout, why don't you?
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Someone run up, chase me? No?
You're pulling ahead.
You know, I was really hoping that that fighting lion shot would kill him, but I forgot that it does 3 damage. Did he trade? I guess he traded.
Zone B lost. Zone C captured. The advantage. Press on.
Come on, peek. Yeah, okay. Alright.
Zone A lost. Your opponents have nearly won. Show them you won't go quietly.
Yo, if we could get, like, the second point. That guy not die?
Zone B captured. You have the
Okay.
advantage. Press on.
We actually might win!
1 minute. Victory is within your grasp. Light.
Unless they spawn back there and start capping C, of course. Uh-oh. Yeah, back up. He's still in it? He is. Damn, you are going for some ambitious slugs. Maybe not that ambitious because it's a slug, but... There we go. Wow, an actual Iron Banner gun drop? If I could hover over it, demo disruption break, that's fucking awful. Get the fuck out of here. What is up with the games where, like, you join in progress end up being the ones you win? You know, I was thinking instead of getting No Land Beyond back, let's just get a bolt action sniper archetype, or have Devron's rifle be its own thing. No Land Beyond in spirit with a new kind of gimmick. I mean, that's part of the problem. Is like No Land Beyond's entire gimmick is that it was a primary weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna stop by the tower. How many Ingrams do I have? 14. Oh my god. 14 Multimox about to get thrown in the dumpster? Yeah, it's special. Yeah, but that's the thing is like, then it's just a different gun wearing No Land Beyond skin. Like, it's so far removed from what it was that like it's not even fair to call it No Land Beyond. It's not even the same gun. It has no gimmick, no harm in having its main feel and spirit, make a new exotic with it, I guess, but... I don't know, it just comes down to the problem of like making a primary ammo special weapon of anything that isn't like Fighting Lion, you know, that isn't a grenade launcher. Because if it doesn't one-shot, then it's a bad special. And then if it's not a primary, effectively infinite ammo special weapon, then it's not No Land Beyond.
The Iron Banner is always
Underway. Need something new?
Wow, look at this garbage.
Did you show the
It would be cool to have bolt-action sniper rifles as just an archetype, though. Okay, time to spend all my luck on getting a God Roll Unending Tempest. Nope, okay.
All battles are just a lesson, Guardian.
All right, Saladin,
Fight,
pretty
Guardian.
please.
No one
I'm
will fight
asking as
you.
politely as I possibly can. I need the finest DSR Iron Reach max range multi-mach you can possibly give me. It's okay, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. It might be range. It's not, but you're on the right track. You gave me one good perk and a masterwork, and you're kind of spreading out the things I want on multiple guns. I need it all on one.
Guardians, our battle never ends. May this
I don't know why I even inspected that. It's rangefinder frenzy.
This means you have power. Use it well. May this help you in your quest.
Nope.
May this feed the dragon that is your light.
All right, these are all going to have the same perks. Under over Iron Reach, under over DSR tap. God damn it. This one's range masterwork, isn't it? No, it's just Iron Reach.
A gift from the old traditions.
All right, what's the range value to look at? Ending in a 9 or ending in a 4, I guess, is no range masterwork.
May this feed the dragon that is your light.
Oh, that's range masterwork. It's not max range, though. Attrition ores may be worse than underdog, honestly. No, I think it just needs to proc sooner.
Gift from the old.
I think it's a fine perk conceptually. It's just... It's not max range, damn it. You're getting so close, Saladin. You're getting so close to give me the roll I'm looking for.
With this, I acknowledge your power,
Nope.
Guardian.
All right, last one. Time to invalidate my entire grind. This entire, how long? 3 hour, 18-minute Iron Banner session, all to waste
Grow from this.
with this one drop.
Can't pave the way to the
Yep,
future.
Iron Gaze, of course.
Respect the bones of the past.
Well, that was a waste of time.
The title. Hi there.
Classic Destiny moment. Play a game for 3 hours, have absolutely nothing to show for it.
What do you need?
Keep in mind, I just rolled it. I swear to God. No range masterwork. Sorry, but it's kind of shit. Nah, bro, you got some legendary shard. Oh yeah, bro, my time wasn't wasted. I got this resource that's about to get removed from the game. Oh, you didn't waste your time. You got some crumbs and like pocket lint. That's something, right?
Bye.
Also, can we talk about how I deleted 14 guns and I don't even know how much XP I got towards the next rank up on Banshee? Like, why is Banshee so stingy with Ingrams? Why is it not like you delete like 5 guns and you get an and you get a Banshee Ingram? Why is it you get like 4 of these things a season?
Let's get started.
Bro, peep again, I swear to God. Damn, that's max range, isn't it? Yep. Oh no, it's small bore. I mean, still, like, it helps with the stability in rangefinder. It's good. I'm not mauled in that hard because that's not the one I was looking for, but damn.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like
Invest in Phantasmal Fragments. I mean, can you? Didn't they take that out? No, it's not range masterwork. Nope.
can I do for you, Warlock?
Nope, it's still there. I mean, is it? I mean, I don't see the option to buy Phantasmal Fragments. You can get Glimmer for Phantasmal Fragments. Oh, on the Moon Altar. That makes more sense. How much you want to bet they're going to take out the Phantasmal Fragment offering at Rahul? They're going to get rid of that with Final Shit because they know people will stockpile it, and it'll be literally the exact same problem that they're getting rid of Legendary Shards for. Also, if I'm being completely honest, I don't think they're going to walk that back. I kind of wish they would, though, because getting rid of Legendary Shards seems so pointless. Yeah, how bad's the conversion rate? Yeah, 10 per shard, so... It was 10 per shard, and then what was the conversion rate over at Rahul? Was it 10 Phantasmal Fragments for 10,000 Glimmer? So literally like 10x the cost, but, you know, they're getting rid of the resource, so it's not that big of a deal. 10 for... Yeah, Jesus. Maybe another time. But yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Alright, yeah, I'm hopping off. That's enough Iron Banner. I didn't get the Multimach because Lamau just... Imagine getting... Dude, now that I think about it, I didn't even see a DSR Iron Retroll. You know, I think somebody mentioned it earlier. I think it might have been Red Wisp. You mentioned, like, fuck crafting. Like, shit like that is why I can't say fuck crafting entirely, because if more things were craftable, I could have probably at least had some progress towards a craftable Multimach after that session. Like, I think crafting was implemented poorly for the most part. But, like, I'd rather have crafting than just everything being hard RNG again, because this is kind of the problem with grinding Destiny nowadays, especially as a veteran player that's been playing for literally since like D1. It's like you just sit there and you grind for a gun and you're playing the like 0.03% drop chance on the actual roll to drop, and like the odds are so astronomical on a gun that like you just kind of want because it's fun. The odds are so bad that it stops being fun to grind for the loot you want. At least no enhanceable perks. I don't hate the idea entirely of enhanceable perks. I just wish it wasn't something exclusively tied to crafted weapons. That was probably the biggest mistake with crafting. It definitely would have been better overall if they just never added enhanced perks to begin with. But yeah, no, enhanced perks was like the #1 mistake of crafting, because the crafted guns were just better versions of random roll guns. But like I will say about crafting, like even if there wasn't enhanceable perks, I'd probably still want to get crafted versions of my guns. Like if I got a cope roll on a gun that I knew was craftable, I wouldn't settle with the cope roll. I would still grind for the craftable one because I want the perfect one. Like I know I can eventually get the perfect one, so I'd rather work towards the perfect one than settle on one. And personally, I would still have the problem of I don't even really look at random roll stuff. Like I maybe take a glance at them, but it has to be perfect for me to give a shit about it. If it's also a craftable gun. Enhanced traits also invalidated the adept versions. 100%. They put in crafted weapons and just kind of forgot about adept weapons. Which it's not out of the realm of possibility that they genuinely just forgot about the adept weapons, because it's not like they wanted to add adept weapons in the first place. Remember how Trials came back? Like Trials of Osiris came back and there wasn't even adepts? And then they were like, okay, here's adepts, and like they didn't really have any tangible bonuses over the baseline one. I forget how exactly it was now with the adepts, but like we kind of had to twist Bungie's arm on getting adept weapons in Trials, right? Remember when Bungie said the Adepts started out as shader stuff? Was that really what it started out as? Because I remember there was the shaders that would drop on stuff that came from the Lighthouse, but was it really just that? Ew. Alright, but yeah, kind of going back on crafting, like, I don't think every single gun in the game should be craftable, but I do wish every single gun in the game had the Root of Nightmares, like, Crota Adept system, where you could reforge them. If I had my way with Destiny 2 loot, I would make it to where you could enhance, you could reforge literally every single gun in the game, and when you get a drop, the only things you have to worry about is what you see here on this screen. You see that rapid hit explosive payload? If that's what you want on Rose, congrats, you got the God roll. All the barrels and masterwork, doesn't matter. You can just go change it to whatever you want because it's the stats and it shouldn't be the most important part of the gun. And it fucking sucks to get the perk combo you want just to see that the stats are all fucked. Like, put that on every single gun and make full craftable guns limited to like seasonal stuff and basically like stuff like Amit that's like tutorial freebie guns. Like, raid guns shouldn't have been craftable, but doing that would make the drop rate on guns, it still would be low. Like, most guns, the drop rate isn't above like 5% with that. Like, on the high end, with this system that I would propose, guns would be as rare as like raid exotics. But no, that's like much more reasonable to chase than the 0.03% that it is on a lot of guns now. Like, pretty much all the Brave weapons, I think it's something like a 0.03% drop chance. You're gonna get like, not 10,000, what would that be? But you know what I mean, you're gonna get like several thousand of that gun before the roll that you want shows up. Also, that start with leveling stuff up manually was terrible. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you got levels pretty fast from playing activities. But the problem is that Bungie wanted to make it you got like half of a level for clearing an activity. Or like you'd play a PvP match with a gun and you wouldn't get like 5 fucking levels out of it if you did good with the gun. You'd do a strike and you'd maybe get like a level and a half instead of getting like 3 or 4. Had to do Shuro? Yeah, it was... Like, if just playing the game was a decent rate of leveling stuff, it wouldn't be so bad. But yeah, I felt like you had to do Shuro level stuff up, otherwise you're just wasting your time. Farris, why no new videos? A multitude of reasons. Still chasing that Rampage Onslaught Hammerhead. Haven't gotten a single drop with those perks. Yep, and then you do get it, and there's no guarantee that it'll have the barrels you want. Granted, it's a machine gun. I don't think the barrels and mags and stuff are that important, but, you know, if there's something specific you want on it, like, good luck. Yeah, I don't know. That's enough rambling about crafting and stuff. I'm out of here. I need to get me some dinner. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed me malding about the state of Destiny and PvP for a while. That's just what usually happens, I feel. But yeah, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Probably not playing more Iron Banner, because, like, as much as I'd like to get the perfect Multimach, the odds are just so terrible. So yeah, I'm out of here. Have a good night, everybody.